Hey guys, what's up? It is Nathan here. What happens when you combine this, and this? You get a masterpiece. So this is a commission that I have received, that I purchased. I got in touch with a commissioner a few months ago, a gentleman, a person by the name of Grim Reaper 2458, and they graciously agreed to build me a blaster that was directly to my specifications, more or less. And so I decided to get this. This is the base is a Nerf Strife. You can tell by the grip and the mag release and the, or not the grip and the mag release, the grip and the jam door and the battery door. The base is a Strife with the front of a Nerf long shot and the bottom rail of a recon barrel integrated in, and then the back stock portion of a Nerf Raven. There's also bits of rail from a Raider spliced up in here, as well as the back of a slide of a Nerf Strong Arm to complete the top. And so this is a really, really nice commission. It's an extremely nice blaster. It's definitely has some flaws, but I mean, I'm not complaining at all. This is specifically for HVZ. So in terms of the paint, it's going to get scuffed anyway. In terms of the designs, in some of the places, I have no issue. I really like this blaster, and he went the extra mile on it for me. I actually mailed him the internals. I mailed him my last Morpheus cage, and as well as the motors and the wheels, as well as an extended pusher. It's a full dart pusher, but it's an extended one, so it works. It's more compatible with all types of darts. I sent him the wiring. I sent him most of the internals, but he did some really cool stuff inside. Because this is the only blaster I own that has a voltmeter, and that's really cool. And it turns on when a mag is out, which is actually, I didn't realize that was even like a thing, but it's cool. And then, so internally, this is the same as my former HVZ Strife. This will still be an HVZ Strife if I need like a bare bones Strife, a stock looking one, but this is replacing that. And I really, really like this blaster. It's the perfect length for me, which I was really happy about. I didn't get my hands on this before he finished it, so I'm really happy with how that turned out. It's the perfect length, and it's got some power behind it. FPS readings are about the same as this, which I was actually kind of surprised about. It's hitting in between the 110, 115 range, which is really good for something with a barrel that's this long, and not removable. And it also still has an in-strike, front attachment point, so that I can actually put something else on it. Don't think I ever will, but this is just really, really cool. It's built directly to my specifications, but it actually turned out better than I ever anticipated, because he actually had already started on a Strife long shot integration, and he'd done one before, but then he did the Raven, and he basically made the Strife body look like the long shot, which actually worked really, really well. And as far as integrations go, this is definitely one of the better ones I've seen. I really like it, and it's definitely a lot better than I was expecting, and it's super, super cool. The other thing that was really, really cool about this was He also painted it to my specifications. So this is all duplicolor. This was actually his first time ever using vinyl dye. I will link his video on this in the description. But he used vinyl dye as the base coat, and then he used a duplicolor metallic red for the main coat, and then he also did black for the handle and some of the other accents, the stock, the battery door, all of that kind of stuff. He did using black duplicolor, and then he also, the other thing that he did, which I really, really liked, was he actually used a duplicolor clear coat. So it's a lot shinier than I was expecting, and it works with the metallic a lot better than my efforts with the metallic. So that was really cool. And then the other thing that's to note here is that he worked around one of the most annoying portions of painting, which is he worked around cold weather. And that is something that I heavily commend him for, because this is an amazing looking blaster, and he did it in New York. And so and it's like recently, so it's been really cold, and so I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially given the circumstances. Like, I would normally be fine with this even if it wasn't cold, but like, this is a really, really nice blaster, and he had to deal with paint cracking and a lot of other stuff, and so I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. It performs really well. Like I said, it's getting an average of like 110, 115, and so it's really, really good for HVZ. It's not overkill, which I really, really like. It's basically just a strife. And so that is really, really cool. And I'm really, really happy with how like I said, the integration turned out. I'm happy with how the paint turned out. I'm happy with all of that stuff. And I'm really, really happy with just the level of this commission. And I'm also really happy because he was a really, really good commissioner. He asked me every single time he needed to do something. He asked me if it was okay. And I'm really, really glad. It turned out better than I had anticipated, and it's definitely a really, really cool integration. I know that he's been doing this for a little bit, and I mean, the most important thing to me was that it didn't look wonky, and it's actually very, very straight, which I'm really, really happy about, and I'm really, really glad that it definitely looks amazing. It's incredibly straight, and it looks incredibly, and I would feel it's durable enough that I would feel comfortable going into battle with this at an HVZ. I definitely am going to use this in the same vein as like Coop used his Straven, where this is just a storage spot for a magazine. I'm not gonna have a full magazine in the back here, but this is a very, very cool blaster, and I'm really, really glad that it came out this good, and I'm really, really happy with it. The one thing that I do have to gripe, because you know me, I have to gripe about everything, is the fact that I can no longer use this jam door, but it was done because it gave me a rail, a long rail, and I get that, and it seems like, I haven't had to fix this much, and so I have faith that these internals will hold up. Still a little bit frustrating, but do you know what? I'll let it slide, because this is such a really cool blaster, and I'm really, really glad that it got to where it is, because I was really excited to receive this in the mail, and so this is really, really nice. His commission rates are very respectable. I mean, this is amazing work, especially for the price that he's doing. That he's charging, and I'm really, really happy with this, because this is going to be my primary at End War 2023, hopefully. I will be carrying this into battle at End War 2023, and I think it will perform just fine. So, with that being said, I would like to thank you all very much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys later. Bye.